Everybody, welcome to the Aftermath. My name is Jan-Jaap reporting for GTA Sports Studio. The Survivor Series has just ended. Welcome to the review live here on YouTube, youtube.com/DJ Sports or DJ LiveTube. Entertained tonight. I really it you know the kickoff show was a little bit crappy. Not particularly my kind of film. But the problem I had with the kickoff show, if they have advertised actually the whole thing Raw against SmackDown, why do you start to do matches with SmackDown against SmackDown? That is my only get with the kickoff show. But I think they had to do something, and I'm glad anyway that Kevin Owens was. It was funny. I was thinking also why don't to mention, hey, we're so good, why we're on the kickoff, so they didn't do that. I really would. It is just that you have something now from what's going on, huh? Anyway, thank you if you're joining the discussion. Let me know what you think. You can do that in our live chat. If you're on a YouTube page watching, you can do that on your YouTube page. Join the live chat. You can give your opinion about the Survivor Series. I think it was actually a very great entertainment one. And I've also only looking forward to seeing the match, and it didn't really happen, was Shane McMahon Triple H. And that is because they have a real issues together. They don't seem well, that's what's been reported. That didn't happen. That was a little bit shady. Yeah, of course, in the end, but that was not a real match, right? I enjoyed, for example, Nakamura against Finn Balor and against Samoa Joe. Great to see these, and of course Triple H against Bobby Roode. There's also something that they're pretty similar to each other. That was actually very entertaining to see. Actually, it was a great. I really missed that. Shall we go a little bit through the card, and I'll give a little bit more comments on it. Of course, the kickoff matches. Shall we do the kickoff matches? Go ahead to the kickoff matches along. I'll start off with Elias versus Matt Hardy. I had something. There was no story there. Why put these two together? But whatever. It was okay. It was okay for a kickoff match. It was something. I would have more liked to maybe see Aiden English or something against Elias. The two singing superstars could be funny. But I don't know how you would put it up. But you know what I mean? And of course, they're both heels. And in that matter, so but it could be very funny actually to see that happening. So went off. Am I still back on, guys? Yeah, I'm back on. Sorry about that. I have an extra screen on wrong. I was hanging a little bit. It can happen sometimes. You know what I mean? I think that the thrown on the card, just to put a kickoff match on it. You know what I mean? Was nothing behind it. Then Enzo Amore, Kalisto, keep that match to the 5. I mean, seriously. as I said, I was definitely not so satisfied with the kickoff matches. The only kickoff match actually was actually to me was actually a little bit interesting. There was Breezango against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and like they put down, they blamed Shane McMahon that they had to get on the kickoff show. That was really, and that's what I like with Kevin Owens. He is that good. He can go with this distance. So yeah, to the main show, and then we start with the Shields against the New Day. See much of this show. I was a little bit doing other stuff, private. No comment there. Hi, Page fan. Welcome to the show. I hope you liked also Survivor Series. Let me know, Page fan, what did you think about the Survivor Series? Anyway, the Shield came over. They won the match against. As I said, I didn't see much of the match. I was doing other stuff. But what I saw was great. I was actually suspecting more. I could have missed a little bit out. I'm not going into that. Let me see what we had next. The Women's Survivor Series match. It was okay. For a Survivor Series women match, I mean, I've seen them before in the past. They were really, really ridiculous. Yeah, it was good build. I liked it. It went up, and they seemed pretty equal to each other. But of course, this match was built around Asuka, and that was actually suspecting. I think Asuka is the future of the women division. She came over also very dominant, very willing to fight, and very realistic. My God, we have a lot of people online at the moment. I mean, seriously, welcome all to the aftermath. I'm busy already with the match of Asuka. But of the women's elimination match. But guys, what do you think about that match? Let me know in the chat room. All right, give me your opinions. If you have any questions or want to share your opinions, of course, I'll call you out. Don't worry about that. Also, don't forget to like this. So Asuka was actually the women's match actually determined on it. It was built around it, and that was quite obvious. Very dominant. She looked also dominant. You could actually already see it when she came out. The lights went down. It was all glitter and glimmer, and that's what WWE does. That then you can actually figure it out that it's going to be built around, and she probably will be victorious. Then the Miz Baron Corbin. I'm not actually so fond on this building. Baron Corbin went over. It's obvious because Smackdown had to do something. However, I'm not so fond of Baron Corbin anymore. In the beginning, I thought I was. When he made his debut, I was actually expecting very good things about him. But however, at the moment, yeah. I don't know, guys. Is it, or is it just that he had his time on SmackDown, on WWE, and mind if he was released tomorrow already? You have probably first give the title of him, of course, but it was actually the league's match, the Miz against the Baron Corbin. I thought it was really crappers. To be quite honest, that was really well. You know, I was doing. Then I saw the match. I had something. Well, I don't have to go to the toilet, so never mind. But you get my point, right? It didn't came over that good, and that's a shame because I know the Miz can, and I think it's just can. There's something missing with the guy because actually I had when he debuted it already, or when he was in NXT, I thought the guy could actually get there. He had the looks typical Vince McMahon superstar, big, tall. I thought, well, this is going to make this, and it somehow didn't come through, and probably because also of the heat. So yeah. What was next? That was I was really entertained between the Usos. Um, I'm so bad at names. Singers and Sorrow. Like to says, and it's funny. I'll tell you a little story. It's a little bit honest truth. When the last few months before they went into that feud, you know, remember you knew that about the Usos, whatever, you know, these guys put them in a program with Breezango or something. But the New Day actually they grow on me, and they made me actually something say, hey, these guys can do anything, you know. Some matches, I mean, look at that Hell in a Cell match they had with New Day. And again tonight, they showed me again actually the charisma they finally have. I think they made it, and I think they can go a very long way in WWE. And I think they have a very good future ahead of them. And I would not mind to see them for world champions. Let the strap stay on them. It wears them good. Let them stay on the WWE title. Maybe past WrestleMania somewhere. I don't know who actually. Otherwise, Smackdown. You know, Breezango. I like Breezango, but that's more the fashion files, more. You know, and that's also going a little bit get old. You know, and still. But otherwise, is there any competition for Breezango? That's the whole problem. Breezango. Uso. Sorry, guys. It's just 5 o'clock here in the morning here in Denmark. So I'm sitting very up late doing this review for these guys. So I really hope you enjoy the show. So the Usos went over, deservedly so. Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte Flair. Actually, it was entertaining for women's match was actually great. Really long time I've seen actually such a great women's match. Really entertaining. Two beautiful women, of course. Yeah, you know, I mean, seriously. And actually shows also to me and proves that Charlotte actually can wrestle. Let's be honest about it, guys. And yeah, Charlotte won the match, and I was also suspecting. I think that I would like actually for WrestleMania, pull somehow together the reigns, Asuka versus Charlotte. That's my opinion, guys. So. Let's see. And then we went, of course, to Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles. I'm going to say something really honest. Yes, it was on paper a better match than Jinder Mahal. I say I'm a little bit tired of Brock Lesnar fights. I'll be honest. I think he's just something. He's there. He's want to go there out of his contract. probably it's going to happen like that. And it is, you can see he's not interested in it. However, was actually awesome. He really went to view with this. He really and actually AJ Styles put something into fight. I mean, it looked like to me, and I'll be honest, he had more of a fight than, for example, Braun Strowman. And that's actually that is the problem with WWE. I would say on paper that Braun Strowman has more to gain, more to bring realistically, because of his build. And AJ Styles, I mean, the guy's even smaller than me, with all due respect. Okay, I'm 193. So, but you can see that, and what I like with AJ, he can wrestle. He really can wrestle. He's a very technician wrestler, but a technician wrestler would never go so far in the distance with such a brawler. But okay, Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar went of course over. Absolutely, for Brock Lesnar's doing was a really great fight. Yeah, and then the main event, Team Raw against Team Smackdown. It took a very long time before it got eliminated. It was amazing. It was actually finished before before the before actually it was planned. It was planned actually to 5 o'clock in the night, or quarter to 5 or so finished. So they had all 50 minutes extra. So I probably didn't have any more matches. I think they don't want to push in the match because you're running also dry. You don't want to push it too much. I thought the elimination match was really great, really well built up. And it was just a story on McMahon, Shane McMahon for attacking. What was it all about? But how it was built, how the story was told, great. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were in. They come take on and for taking revenge because having another show. And I think that will go in their story. I don't know what, but anyway. And of course, and what I liked about it, because I said early in this video about it, is Shane McMahon and Triple H has real-time feud. And then the closing, he wanted to put Shane McMahon. If there's something realistic going on, and if that's really true, then this was forced. Because, or that the internet community knows about it, and I said, okay, let's give them cover. What I thought was actually shame. I would really actually have to see more real match between these two. But that didn't happen. That was a shame. Best moment of the match was, of course, the face-up between Finn Balor and Nakamura. For me personally, it gave me really, guys, it really gave me goosebumps. So, yeah. I was actually it was actually what I thought was shame was that Nakamura was eliminated first, and that was something. Well, you have to start somewhere eliminating, and I think you should not directly go saying now, oh, Nakamura get buried. No, he did really great. Same for Bobby Roode. I don't think they got buried, or they got. I think they came out strong out of this match, if I'm being honest. Anyway, yeah. And Timo, and then of course Strowman attacked Triple H. Going up there, is it there? There was also maybe the seeds already being planted there between Triple H and that was the thing. And I was saying, hey, is Triple H turning on Raw? Who's? Why? His wife actually wanted Raw to win. I think it's more to the match between Kurt Angle and Triple H that is rumored for WrestleMania. I was actually suspecting that Jason Jordan also interfered. That didn't happen. Deal or something. I don't know. Now it's of course to see what is going to happen on Raw. If they can book, they now have to start re-show the WWE can book, because you can build on this. There's things that you can build on towards the future. Slow build. I go from Angle and Triple H, and then first maybe let Triple H have a match with Braun Strowman. I think that would be nice. And you can actually do it like this. That's anyway, you know, turns on Kurt Angle and teams up with somehow, you know what I mean? That you could do. Have to build up this storyline. Anyway, I'm going to let it be like this. Yeah. Thank you for watching. My name is Jan-Jaap. I really hope you liked the video. Let me know in the comment box what you thought about all right. Take care. I'll see you soon again with a new vlog. Roman Wrestling, The Pitch. Take care. Hope you really had a nice Survivor Series. I was entertained. I felt it was a great show. I'm going to give it an all rating of 4 out of 5 stars. Generous, and maybe one of the better pay-per-views of 2017. For watching, and take care, and see you soon. Ciao.